Hello and welcome back to another episode of Terrafirmagreg. Last episode I mined some copper. Today time to start moving again far away because this is not my base, it's just a mine to get some copper to help things little. But for now, before moving out, let's pick up what I will carry with me, the crafting table, the chest and some items, and let's go dismantle the campfire. Don't leave fire unattended. Now let's collect our charcoal. This will be very important for the next step. I had that amount of logs and it will become an amount of charcoal. As you can see, the top part is missing parts, but the lower ones don't. So if you make everything deeper, you're gonna have a better ratio of wood to charcoal. 3/4 of a stack. Not bad. Really not bad. Okay. Here's the foil. Let's remove the touch and then let's go. Let's go, border. Let's go and continue to explore this world here. Going south to try to find a better place and find some tin, maybe some zinc, because the temperature is still pretty low. I could settle here. It would help a lot with the forging, since forging increases the temperature by a lot. But the thing I will have trouble with the crops growing, or even the trees or anything. Let's go. Alright, after walking quite a bit from here at the start, all the way here where we got our first copper, I go all the way here to reach the shore and go down, because if you want to find the basic horse, shore is one of the best places because, well, it's flat and normally has the type of rock that it spawns. I passed through some tetra and some bismuthine, but bismuthine require other ore to be used. But here we finally found it. Cassiterite or tin. So now we can actually have something. And you want to know what's the funny sad part about it? I don't need to make a mine for it. Not yet, at least. Why? Oh, level 90 here. With some gold. Because I don't need as much tin as I need copper. Because you see, it makes tin, and tin to make alloy is about quick bronze about 90% copper and 10% tin. So for every 9 copper ingots, I just need 1 ingot of tin. So 5 ingots of tin enough to make this entire copper stack into bronze. So I don't need that much. That's why I said that I don't need that much anymore. So just collect as much as I have here, and then return later on when I found a place to actually settle down. Alright, just with those 2 stacks here of cassiterite, I have enough thing to actually make thingy from the start, like the bronze anvil and everything. So let's store it into the vessels of my backpack. As you saw before, we have actually iron vein around here as well. Not only we have tin, we also have hematite. And here goes the thing. If you close enough the map, you can actually see the area here. So around here is the middle of it. To have a little friends here. 2 cows and a boar. I really need to kill 1 cow to get the hide so I can make a bed. Should I do it or not? I don't know if I'm gonna find the 8 cow close by. Let's make a spear. Bring the edges and here you are. Stone javelin. Now let's go kill some cow. But both are females and I need to have a bull to actually do anything. So, probably a little big friend, but I really need that. And everything she drop it is actually important. To have any vessel empty a space. I'm gonna take this here and put the meat inside to last a little bit longer. So now let's continue search for a place to make home. In case you are wondering what would make it a good place for me to settle down. Well, first we need space to construct. Second, have access to fresh water and sea water. And also not be too cold or too hot. Most people would probably think then I have and I also have to have some resources close by. Yes and no, because resource gathering becomes a little redundant the place after you have the means to travel faster and carry more items with you. So once we have that figured out, oh, silver. Silver is nice. When we have the means to travel longer distances very fast and try and bring back a lot of resources at once, where the veins are located will be meaningless. And we found the last thing that was missing, sphalerite. And again, I don't need much of it. Just a little bit of it is more than enough. But no need to throw something away. I need to make some brass. And brass is used to make some machinery, but not that many. So just like with the thing getting unstuck here, you actually allow me to make all I need for a good amount of time. Alright, and there's like else right. Now I'm just missing one thing that I did not found yet. Well, actually, I did found it way at the start of the game. It is a way to make it flux. We're gonna require a lot of flux, and it can be made from marble, chalk, dolomite, limestone, and 3 creatures. I got some with me, so at least the beginning I'll have no trouble. But later on, when I start using it into industrial scale, I need to get them more. But just as I said before, once I can travel faster and carry more items, because for now I am carrying my entire home with me. It will be a lot easier. And here we have a georite. This is also good. I should get uh, a block of it, a whole block of it. But I have almost no space to actually collect it. So for now, let's continue the journey. And yes, I noticed that when I was explaining what I was looking for, all of this is probably very close to what I needed, but still, it's not that hot yet. I want at least get it close to 12 or 15, because most crops, as you might see later on, uh, most crops can grow from close to 0 to 20 and something, 14, 13. This one here is require a very hot place to grow. Is okay. Is require a very some hot. The here is not a very big range, like -5 to 20. So if the average is too low or too high, I have the risk of losing it. We have bauxite here. It will take forever to actually use this. But let's mark it anyway. So I will go continue my merry way here until I find it. Because that is, well, nothing else to actually get around some white crop, but as you know, I have no space. Oh, look here, a lonely headstone wire in the middle of this white hell. Neat. Just look at the size of that sequoia there. It's so huge. It could be so much wood. But for now, to continue going south all the way here, past to this south march. Now continue go here, trying to find warmer places and stuff. I guess I found my place. Not here, down here. It has a good range to build. Close by I have olivine, copper, lime copper. The only thing that is kind of far away is still the cassiterite that I did not put anything close to it. And as you can see here into my map, this place here has limestone and also it seems to have a marble. So have all the pretty blocks to build with it. Only thing that I'm missing to make this a good place to stay is to find some cassiterite. Then I'm gonna be completed. I'm gonna have copper, tin, and iron, and even some zinc close by. And I have some dogs to maybe try to tame me later on. But for now, it's pretty good. So I'm going to move there and start to try to build a foundation. And yeah, it is actually kind of hot enough to do anything. The only bad part of that is because it is all mud blocks. Oh, and yes, it is all basalt here. So I'm gonna have the two of the most favorite blocks of everyone. Basalt and marble, the black and white. Yikes. And jute. Look what we have here. We have it in here. So it's perfect. I have everything here. Copper, tin. I have even some zinc there. Iron here. I have olivine. Ah, indeed, this is the place. Let's start to put things down here and try to make ourselves at home. First things first is very quickly. Let's put in 2 straw, the large hide, and make a bed. Now if I die, I'm gonna spawn here. One thing to avoid. Now time to do some cleanup and return later with something to might call home or not. Well, since I'll be staying here, I'm going to actually do that little farm of ours. Let's check here how the hydratation work here. 3 blocks is 190. 1, 2, 3. This is the limit. So I can actually make it a 5x5 with the water around it, and it's gonna be actually fine. Let's plant our potatoes. Now we finally have some food growing. That should help with the problem, everything else. I just have to plant the rest of it. The problem here that everything here is this mud here. It has use. You can actually use it to make bricks or roads. Then just let it combine with mortar to make mud bricks. But I don't want that. So later on I'm gonna actually replace things here with the proper construction block. But not right away. First I'm gonna take care of the crop problem here. And now the problem here is something that we don't have many trees around here, so wood will be a problem. And I have to do a lot of molds right now. I even got some clay, and my health had dropped because I was overheating. Because when you work, you get hot, so you need to actually pace your work. If you work too much, you might just die. Now let's plant the plants. While you are here in the rain, let's make something to help me get more water, even though I had water there. But sometimes I'm just lazy to not go there. So let's make some barrels. Because when you put an open barrel into the open rain, it's gonna start to collect water for me. And I also need the barrels to actually do some recipes that require me infusing stuff with water. So this way, they're going to happen in the background while I do all the stuff around. You are the troublesome. And I am getting hungry again. No, you are the troublesome. My food problem is becoming problem. I don't have too much more things to eat, to be quite honest. And my diet is very poor. I have to pay attention because some crops have requirements like this garlic here. there is too much water here and it's too hot. We cannot try to put so close to water and in a such same thing with the onion. Onion grows with the hydration lower than 90%. So if you want properly of your diet, you need to actually go around and see what's wrong. Like this again into the wrong place. I planted some trees around here to try to solve my problem with the lack of trees around, but they are going to take a very long time to actually grow up. So I have to go there and take down the natural flora. And from what I remember, sequoias like this in for shape are good to get a lot of wood at once, while the hickory has given me the most saplings I found around here. So I use them to actually get some wood later on. But for now, let's go take the natural flora. Now that we're going to have it to treat with plants, let's make it a composter. Like this thing here. So we can have some more way to make it compost. It's required to feed nutrition to the crops. I just need to feed it with the items to actually break it down. Green and brown. Those straw count as something? Don't seem to be the case. I have to see what I can feed it. It's a little more complicated than I believe it, but it's still that I can actually use this thingy here to make compost. Browns, barley, fallen leaves, vines, hanging roots. So that's a way to actually gather some of it, maybe. Just maybe. It's here into the book here, and it takes 12 days in perfect condition. If they are touching the water, they are going slower. Everything else require green stuff like vines, maybe some grain. Yeah, I need to make grain to actually make compost or some fruits. Vines for the brown part or ashes, or as you gonna pass quite quickly here. I can use jute to able to make it. So this is a kind of easy way. I don't know what to comment anymore. So just click on this, like so. Now I need the green items. I have none aside from the grain here, the empty grain. Oh well, let's try. Still not a knock. Yes, let's use food to make compost. Need to do anything more, like close the lid. Oh, I just tossed it away, didn't I? That was not good. We lose everything when we break it or break on it. That was not smart. I guess we're gonna end with this fail here. So anyway, this is Ungod. Thank you so much for watching.